Yeah. Yes, I need to hear when that's been confirmed. Yeah. Thanks. Good. I'm glad you're here.
Any word on Dante and Lulu?
Do you mind taking a seat?
Okay, so why would I want to look at a picture of Sonny?
Keep scrolling. There. There it is. That's my favorite.
My father has virtually unlimited resources, and Helena will back him without reservation. You have to understand. He is fixated on Lulu. I don't know what he'll do to her.
Okay, but Nicholas, I need you to stay calm.
All right, listen.
How can...
Hey, let me handle this.
Wait, Alexis, where are you going?
I'm going to talk to Anna Devane because the police and the WSB need to know that Stavros is alive.
The WSB has been monitoring the situation aboard the Haunted Star via a KH-11 reconnaissance satellite.
How's my son?
I need you to understand that this has not been confirmed as yet. It's weather issues and information has been piecemeal. But it appears that 3 bodies were put overboard, and satellite imaging suggests that one of them is the height and build of Dante. Now, I need you to prepare yourselves that there's a distinct possibility that Dante is one of the bodies.
Where is Lulu? What did you do to her?
She is quite safe.
What did you mean when you said you've done to her what Helena did to you?
More or less. Of course, there have been advances in medical science, so...
Helena had you frozen. Kept your carcass that way for years. Is that what you've done to our daughter?
It is, as I said. I am her prince. And she is my ice princess.
The best thing you can do for Lulu right now is you get some rest, okay? You let yourself heal. I will tell Anna everything she needs to know about Stavros.
Well, you can tell her that the lab is located underneath the main house. She can...
Of course it is. Why would she do something different? Wouldn't it be nice maybe she set up this shop in a nice high-rise that's accessible somewhere instead of that remote, stupid island?
All right.
Love you.
Well, hey, tell Commissioner if she wants to interview me, then I'm happy to.
I'm going to tell her that you are suffering from a gunshot wound and you need to rest. Will you let me know if anything changes with him? You lie there, Nicholas. You do nothing. Do you understand that?
Alexis,
Yes.
thank you.
I am so grateful that you're safe, Nicholas. I just hope everyone else is too.
Where is my daughter?
What have you done to her?
I did what was necessary.
Yeah? Well, a windpipe is necessary for breathing. How about I tear yours out with my bare hands?
Your daughter is very stubborn, Laura. She didn't want to submit to the life I had envisioned for us here. A life like we once had.
I remember Stavros. But what have you done to Lulu?
She's very much like you. Stubborn. Like you once were. When you left me. Before you abandoned me and our son. To go back to him.
You could give a crap about your son. You had him shot.
He was tainted. Only my princess is pure.
Stavros, tell us, please. Where is my daughter?
Your daughter was too hot-blooded. I had to cool her down. Thanks to modern science, my ice princess is firm.
WSB has been unable to recover the body, and as yet, the satellite imaging cannot confirm that the man was actually Dante.
What can the satellite confirm?
Yeah. Multiple shots were fired, a gun battle ensued, and it appears that the casualties were thrown into the water.
That vision that I had of Dante this morning, he kept saying that he could save her. Does that mean that Dante could have died before he saved Lulu? I just want to be sure that I understand what you're saying here. You're saying there was a body that might be my son. why you're saying that my son might be dead.
Olivia, you heard Anna. They haven't confirmed anything.
I hope to God the Bureau is mistaken. I do.
You give us a minute.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, please take all the time you need.
I gotta admit, we do clean up pretty well.
Well, of course you do.
We really enjoyed each other.
It looked that way. So, are you and Elizabeth a couple?
Define couple.
Is Elizabeth Weber going to be my new daughter-in-law?
Do you know that the body can't differentiate between emotional and physical stress?
What? I'm not following.
Well, from a medical standpoint, you lying there stressing out is no better than getting shot.
I don't care what Alexis says. If the police want to interview me, I'm
You're not
going to
going to
let
be
them
much help
interview me.
if your heart stops again.
My heart feels just fine, thank you.
Well, good. Let's keep it that way. Well, now that the WSB and the police have something to go on, everything's going to be okay.
No, everything is not going to be okay. It may never be. And that's my fault.
I have one date with Elizabeth, basically our first, and you're already picking out China patterns?
Okay, laugh all you want to. I saw you two kissing behind the stage, so it's not entirely that far-fetched.
Look, I'm not pretending we don't like each other. We do. I don't know, what's the rush?
Well, if you do care about Elizabeth, I think you should make your feelings clear. And the sooner, the better.
Why?
Elizabeth hasn't left Nicholas's side since he was admitted.
Mom, she's a nurse. I mean...
No. You know that connection goes a lot deeper.
Elizabeth and Nicholas had a brief affair, and she told me about it. With an emphasis on what a big mistake it was and how much she regretted it.
AJ, you can regret a relationship and still be invested. You can still be vulnerable. Come on. A relationship with Nicholas has a very fraught history.
Exactly. It's a history. That's all it is.
So you're not concerned?
No.
Maybe you should be.
For as long as I've known you, you have always been like this. You take responsibility for everything, even when it's not remotely your fault. And this is no exception. In fact, you did everything you could to stop your father.
No, I didn't. The minute I realized he was still alive, I should have gone to the appropriate authorities.
Helena would have killed you.
No, Helena would never kill me. Torture, manipulate, make my life a living hell? Absolutely. But in her own strange, twisted way, she does love me. I was never in any danger from her.
The others aren't so fortunate.
Thinking about Lucky? I am so sorry for what I did to you and
Wait.
him. Excuse me?
We hurt Lucky.
You're ever preserved, untouched, unspoiled, forever serene and immutable.
I'm sick of listening to this psycho. Either he tells us where Lulu is or I'm going to kill him with my bare hands, I swear to God.
Wait. Stavros. Stavros, look at me, please. Look at me. Please. Whatever you have done to Lulu, it's not too late. You can still stop it. You can. Please just take me to my daughter. If you ever loved me the way that you say that you did, and if there's just a little bit of that love left, then I'm begging you, please, take me to my daughter. You can still stop.
My ice princess! You, the husband, stay away from her! You will ruin everything!
What the hell did you do to her, you son of a bitch?
Really, Nicholas was very specific. Stavros is alive. He's taken Lulu, we believe, to Cassadine Island.
Yes, but Nicholas just regained consciousness. Couldn't he have been confused? I mean, literally, I was just briefed on your family history. And the record said Stavros died in 2001.
Did the records tell you that the body was never recovered? Because the body was recovered by Helena, still breathing. Obviously, she nursed him back to health, and now he's even more deranged than ever. He's taken Lulu, he's fixated on her, and Mommy wants to make sure her little baby boy gets everything he wants.
So she's his accomplice now?
No, she's his enabler. Actually, she's the more capable one. He has the penchant for extreme violence. It's a lovely combination.
Yeah, okay, but, like, why didn't Nicholas tell anyone that his father was alive? I don't understand that.
Because he thought that he could learn more if he stayed close and pretended to be loyal, but he couldn't pull it off because he is the one Cassadine in countless generations that seems to have a soul and a conscience.
Oh, come on, you've got a soul and a conscience. So do your daughters.
I don't count. I'm illegitimate.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the purebred Cassadine. Or I should say the inbred Cassadine. Stavros wanted Lulu. He took Lulu. He doesn't care what happens to Lulu. And if anything happens to her, Nicholas is never going to forgive himself.
Lulu is the person who bonds Lucky and me now. We even reconciled to a point. I mean, he takes my calls. We even met up in Dublin when I was there on business.
I didn't realize the Cassadines did business in Ireland.
Okay, I admit I may have made the investment to give myself an excuse to visit. He seemed happy to see me anyway. We talked about Lulu, our mother, of course. But the subject of you and the kids never came up. I don't know, maybe we were both too afraid to raise it, too afraid to revisit all the pain it caused, I guess. I don't know.
You and I made a terrible mistake. And the three of us are paying for it.
Yeah. You know, it is difficult for me and Lucky to be around each other. Is that the way it was for you with him?
It's been over a year, and I still don't know exactly why he left. I mean, obviously, I lied to him, and that was a major part of it. But I honestly believe deep down, Lucky and I could never find our way back to the love we were supposed to have.
You may have found your way back if it wasn't for me.
Lucky's in charge of his own life. But I know that he would be the first to thank you for the risk you took to save Lulu.
But I was too late.
So you just got this from the enhanced footage? You sure? All right, I need to know when you get word. Yes, thank you. Good. Oh, Alexis.
What?
You are not going to believe this.
Tell me.
So that was the bureau analyst, all right? And they've been working off this enhanced footage from the satellite imagery that they have of the haunted star. Now, there were 3 bodies on the deck. They have just tentatively identified one of them as Helena Cassadine.
No. There is a mistake.
No, the computer positively ID'd her. The only reason that they're saying it was tentative is because they haven't recovered the body yet. I have to...
Helena is dead?
Yes, that is what they're telling me.
Well, they're wrong. Because a nuclear bomb couldn't take that woman out. She's too evil to die. No.
Well,
There's got to be a decoy, something wrong here. No. Trust me, she always comes back, always.
You can't cheat death forever. Not even someone like Helena.
I would have to see her cold, lifeless, shriveled up body with my own eyes. And even then I wouldn't believe it.
All right, well, until that can be arranged. You know, the WSB, they identified another man leaving the ship.
Dante.
No. It was Ethan Lovett, Luke's son.
Ethan Lovett? Why would he be involved?
I have no idea. Anyway, he managed to make it safely to a passing cruise ship. And so the Bureau's going to pick him up and question him. But
Okay, so what about Luke and Laura?
yeah, good news there. They picked up their RFID signals, and Dante as well. They're on Cassadine Island.
To you anymore. I have preserved her the way she was meant to be.
Well, I think it's a little bit too late. Except for the trashy little computer over here.
It's still functioning.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you take a look at it?
You will regret interfering.
Be careful, don't hurt her.
Hey, we're here, baby. We're here. It's you, me, and your mom. I told you I'd get you, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna be all right, Cupcake.
My baby.
We got you.
Look, she's freezing cold. We've got to get a blanket. Is there a blanket anywhere?
Regret touching her!
When the WSB interview Ethan, will you pass the information along to me?
You will know as soon as I do.
Thank you. I know that Nicholas will be relieved to know that his parents are on the island, but anything about Lulu?
Nothing as yet. You know, I need to talk to Olivia and Sunny. Is that okay?
Thank you very much for helping, and I'll be at the hospital if you need me.
Yes, thank you.
Anna, you word?
Yeah, it's good news. So the Bureau has picked up Dante's radio frequency chip. It's on Cassadine Island.
He's alive.
That's how it appears, along with the Spencers, yes.
What I tell you?
Oh, thank God.
Sister to count her son out.
Well, I'm not trying to interfere.
No.
I am not.
You're just passing along a few helpful hints, right?
Well, yes, I would like to see your relationship with Elizabeth continue. I think that she grounds you in a very genuine way, and she makes you happy, and it's not complicated. I'd really like to see that continue.
Mom, Elizabeth and I, we like each other. We like spending time together, and I hope it continues.
Touch her, she's my ice princess! Shut up, you maggot. Get over there. Get over there. She will regret this.
Come on, baby. Let's warm you up.
Yeah. Here. Cover her legs up.
Come on,
I
baby.
will
Open
not
up
be
those beautiful
denied.
eyes.
She's mine! My ice princess! Shut up or I'll blow you away. Do not take her from me! She's mine! She's mine! Mine! Don't take her from me!
I don't think I've ever been so relieved. I swear to God, when Dante gets home, I'm gonna read him the riot act for scaring me like that.
It's not like he could have called and checked in. What did you say to me this morning? That you didn't want to be the pushy Italian mother?
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna be the most pushy Italian mother I can possibly be. And don't act like you're so cool. I saw you with your hands shaking. You were terrified.
You did?
Yes.
I was just hoping you didn't notice. Thank you for, everything and reassuring us.
No, I'm glad I could give you good news. Thank you.
Hi, did you speak to Anna?
And then she passed the information on to the WSB, and they have an update. Apparently, Ethan Lovett was seen leaving the ship on a launch.
Ethan Lovett.
Why would Ethan be involved? He couldn't have been working with Helena or your father.
No, they confirmed they saw Ethan getting onto the cruise ship. Knowing him, he went straight to the casino and started fleecing the passengers. But in any case, after they interview him, we will have some more information.
Okay, fine. What about my mother, Luke, Dante,
In Greece, on the family island.
and Lulu?
Unfortunately, no, there is no word on Lulu as yet.
Dante will find her. That's all why they're all on Cassadine Island, right?
Yeah, there's a bit of a complication.
Really, complication with the Cassadines?
Stavros Cassadine, who had been presumed dead, is apparently, according to Nicholas, alive and behind Lulu's abduction.
What is it with these people? Why can't they just die?
Sometimes they do.
So this is Stavros. He's considered dangerous then?
Yeah, that's my impression.
So with Dante, Luke, and Laura on Cassadine Island, let's just hope that they're closing in on Lulu and that freak job Stavros before it's too late.
Again, it is too soon to confirm Helena's death, but the satellite footage, it appears definitive. It does.
That's a huge relief for the Spencers and her son.
Yeah. So then once they get Lulu away from this Stavros character, then everything is over, right?
One can only hope.
Thank you for filling us in. And
You've no idea how glad I am that Dante's okay. Not just as a friend, but as commissioner. I'd hate to lose him. I'd hate to lose an officer like him.
Thank you, Anna.
You'll let me know when you have an update from Anna.
Of course I will. I love you.
Love you too.
When I come back, I'll bring you a cupcake from Kelly's, if your nurse will look the other way.
I'm sorry, did you say something? So, feel better?
You have no idea.
By now, Luke, Laura, and Dante have reached your sister. They're gonna stop your father. You have nothing to worry about.
Thank you for for being with me through this nightmare.
Please. Where else would I be?
She can't.
Take your filthy hands off of her. She's mine. She's mine. My ice princess. Take your hands off her.
You killed my daughter! You son of a bitch! You killed my daughter! No!
Don't stop me. He killed my daughter.
Our daughter!
No. No. Turn it off. No, no, no. Turn it off. Turn it off.